Do you remember those magical moments as a child when you felt like your intuition was this great magical superpower? Maybe you saw or you sensed or heard things that other people didn't. But as you grew up, those abilities seemed to fade into the background. What if I told you that those gifts really aren't lost? They're simply just waiting for you to reconnect with them. I'm going to tell you how you can restart this connection again with these natural gifts, and you can use them in your everyday life and also to help others. So, when was the last time that you really trusted your gut instinct? And of course, it turned out to be right. Have you ever wondered if those vivid dreams or those feelings of intuitive moments, they just seemed, I don't know, were they coincidence? Imagine what it would be like to not have to worry about ever making a wrong decision. As a child, I really had this strong spiritual intuition. I could feel the presence of angels around me. There were times when I just knew things without having any evidence to back it up. And occasionally, I would even see a figure out of the corner of my eyes. And it was usually an angelic presence that reassured me I wasn't alone. And this intuitive connection stayed with me for many years until I got involved with a spiritual organization. They told me that these gifts were not of God, and they actually labeled them as demonic. Despite this, I still became quite an active member in that community and serving in many ways, including in prayer and on the altar team. And here's the ironic thing is I was using the exact same giftings to help others when I was in this role. So it wasn't until after I left the toxicity of this environment plus another relationship that I was actually able to begin to connect with my true self again and my spiritual giftings. I realized that these abilities were natural blessings and gifts from God, and they were never gone. They were just waiting for me to reconnect. And so I tuned into them again. So, have you ever had an experience like this? If you have, please share down below. I would love to hear your story. And while you're at it, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done that already. So, why is it that so many of us lose touch with our psychic abilities as we grow older? Well, society will often dismiss these experiences as imaginary or even childish. Sometimes fear or negative encounters, they may cause us to shut down these abilities. Life's distractions pull us away from the stillness where our intuition really thrives. But just like a forgotten muscle, the more you exercise it and strengthen it, it actually begins to reawaken. From a psychology point of view, this intuition is often linked with the subconscious mind, which holds a lot of processing and without even being consciously aware that we're doing it. For example, when you suddenly know something or you feel guided, it's because your brain has picked up on subtle little cues around you or patterns from previous experiences. So this ability is actually even heightened in people of neurodivergence like ADHD or autism. And that's because with people with neurodivergence, they often experience much higher sensitive levels. They're sensitive to their environment and things going on around them. So their brains are wired to notice and absorb way more detail in techniques than the rest of the world would notice. This sensitivity can also manifest in intuitive knowing because they are naturally in tune to others, things that others might miss and they wouldn't pick up on. They pick up on emotional energy in a room. They notice the tone or the shift of a body or body language, subtle changes in the environment, which all feed into their intuitive insights. Neurodivergence also often comes with a deeper connection to creativity and imagination. These traits can be enhanced with the psychic abilities, such as visualization, emotional attunement, or connecting to spiritual energy, because they allow to flow for greater openness to the possibilities beyond the physical realm. While some people dismiss these abilities, psychology actually shows that the sensitivity and the intuition are valid forms of perception that can be cultivated and trusted. When we align our heightened awareness with spiritual practice, we strengthen our ability to receive intuitive messages. Neurodivergent individuals in particular, they can benefit from practices like meditation, grounding, or mindfulness. These tools help to quiet the mind. They focus the energy and they create a bridge between psychological intuition and the spiritual intuition. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by their sensitivity, they can embrace this as a superpower, enabling them to connect deeply with their inner wisdom and connecting with others. Grounding your energy, whether it's through nature, going for walks, physical movement, sensory exercises, these things all help to create stability. This is essential for anyone looking to harness their intuitive abilities. A grounded mind is better able to discern between the external noise and guidance. Mindfulness and recreation are great. So taking time to reflect and tune into your inner thoughts really helps to build that intuition. Journaling is especially effective because it gives your thoughts and intuitive hits a tangible place, allowing you to recognize patterns and validate your insights. Neurodivergent individuals, they often excel in creativity, making visualization a really powerful tool. Practice visualizing protective energy, divine light, or a specific question directed to your intuition. Recognizing your emotional energy, if you're sensitive to emotional shifts, pay attention to how your body reacts in certain situations. Does your chest tighten up around certain people? Do you feel lighter when you follow a particular path? These physical sensations are your body's ways of communicating to you truth. So connect with some of these things, and you can also try with spiritual connection. You can also connect with your angels or guides by creating a practice of stillness where you invite that divine presence. Even if you don't see or you don't hear guides directly, trust that their presence will always manifest in ways that you can feel or sense things through synchronicities or through inspired ideas. Some tools that you can use that are really powerful to help you connect with those childhood psychic gifts. Reconnect through meditation. Set aside 5 to 10 minutes daily just to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and invite memories from your childhood to come to the surface. What did you see, hear, or sense? Allow yourself to just have curiosity and just be open around it. Visualize your pineal gland, or also known as the third eye, right between the eyebrows. Imagine that opening up as a golden light and let any sensation or image just come through without any judgment at all. You can try keeping a journal, a dream journal notebook beside your bed. When you wake up, pay attention to your surroundings. Write things down. Notice any themes, any patterns, and let the intuitiveness just reveal itself, or let it be revealed from your higher guides. I really invite you to share a memory of when you experienced something that was just unexplainable as a child, or even recently as an intuitive moment that you've had. This can actually inspire and uplift others. If you like this video, if it really resonates with you, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already for more empowering content. click on the next link that comes up, whether it's here or here, and share this with a friend or someone else that's on their spiritual journey. I'm Elizabeth, your intuitive spiritual ADHD counselor. Be blessed and have a fabulous day.